Hello YouTube. So in this video I'll be showing y'all how I got this cute jumbo twist style in just under 4 hours from start to finish. This was highly requested from my Instagram page, so here we go. So first we're going to start off with some clean wet hair. I knew I had only under 4 hours to get everything together, so I was trying to move really quick. To blow dry my hair, I start off by using my olive oil heat protectant. Y'all, I love this heat protectant. It goes on really smooth and it smells really good. Next, I take my pattern blow dry and go through my hair, and y'all, I have done a review on this dry, and y'all, when I tell you, it is my go-to. So I get my hair as straight as I possibly can because I know I want my roots to lay down kind of flat. This is what my hair looks like after I'm done blow drying it thoroughly. So my idea was to do some island twists. So for products, I'm going to use Shine and Jam. I'm going to have the Deep Twist Freetress crochet hair, and I'm also going to use the Freetress caniculum braiding hair. When you're doing island twists, I heard you're also supposed to get some Cuban twist hair, but I decided to save my money on that because I felt that my blow dried hair was the same texture as the Cuban twist hair. Y'all don't come for me, that's just what I thought. So first I'm going to start off by separating my hair into 3 sections, just 2 sections in the front and then a big section in the back. When it comes down to starting my hair in the back, I'm going to use my 360 mirror that I got from Amazon to help with the parts, and y'all, it goes over the door, and it's just one of my faves right now. So I'm taking the Shine and Jam, having that prepared, and then I'm going to go ahead and start separating out my caniculum braiding hair. And I was kind of just guessing on how much hair I wanted in each section because it's my first time doing it, but I was going ahead and separating out my curly hair too because my idea was to go ahead and feed those in. So using the mirror, I'm going to take my rat tail comb and go through my parts. And honestly, y'all, I stopped using the Shine and Jam directly on my scalp when parting my hair because it started to aggravate my scalp. So now when I do my parting, I just try to get it as straight as I can without the product, and then I go back and use the Shine and Jam product on my hair directly. Just try not to apply it directly to my scalp. So once I have my part the way I want it, I'm going to braid down the section of hair just a little bit, just to give it a little security for when I put my crochet hook through the section. I decided not to use rubber bands on this because of the tension. So I decided to braid down just like maybe 2 or 3 times. And then once I got it braided down, I took my crochet hook and put it through the section. And then the little piece of the braid created enough tension to where I could hold that crochet hook there and then add my caniculum hair on there and just kind of, you know, crochet it through. One tip I will say about this is if you do braid your section down a lot, the braid will show through the twist. So just kind of make sure that you're not braiding down that section too long. Just maybe 2 or 3 times, and then whenever it's time for you to start your twist, you need to make sure that you separate your braided section into 2 even tails so it goes into that braiding hair. I'm actually going to show you a better visual of that when I do the front of my hair, so just kind of stay tuned. But if you pay attention closely here, you'll see that my hand motion is doing a twisting motion on each tail to give it that rope look. And then to add in the curly hair, I'm just kind of twisted that in, just kind of fed it through. And then I'm going to take the curly pieces out because I was trying to secure it. Now, earlier in the video, I did tell y'all that I only had 4 hours to do this. And even doing this one twist, trying to feed in that curly hair, just took me too long. So I decided to crochet the curly hair through at the end of the video. You'll see that. So to secure the end of each twist, I did do a little knot, you know, on the end. I didn't get a good visual here for y'all, but I'll show y'all that further in the video as well. So this is what the twist looked like after I am done with it. And so I just finished doing the rest of my hair doing the same technique. As you can see, I did braid these sections down just a little bit. And then I'm going to take my crochet hook and crochet the caniculum hair through the section and then just start twisting. And as you can see, if you look at my hand motion, you can see that I'm twisting each tail in a motion to get that rope look. And I will tell y'all, if I had to do this style again, I would probably put more tension on the braid just to kind of keep my roots from waving up. But like I said, I was rushed for time. But yeah, that was a little tip too. So here's another visual of me doing the slip knot at the bottom of the twist to secure it. I do wrap that little piece around twice just to make sure that twist doesn't unravel. So this is what the back looks like so far, and so now I'm just going to start on the front, and I'm going to continue the same method that I did in the back. All right, y'all, so this is what we're looking like so far. I did just want to show y'all close up on the front on how I did it. So when it came down to parting in the front and my hair, I tried to swoop it just to give it like a little flattering look. But I'm going to braid that down just a little bit, and then I'm going to put the crochet hook just like I did in the back, put the caniculum hair on there, crochet that through, and then once that is through the part, I'm going to, you know, pull the hair through. And then I'm going to make sure that the hair is even on both tails. And I'm going to take my hair, split that in two, take my product, and then just kind of start twisting. You'll see here how I am twisting each tail to give it that rope look. And I did notice that in the front, I needed to add a little more hair within the twist to make the length about the same length that's in the back. So I did take some hair and then I put it in the center, and you see here I'm going to twist that to add it. So that is how you pretty much add it very seamlessly. It's just that when you add your twisting hair, you just twist it in like you would any other piece of hair. I know I didn't explain that well, but yeah. So this is what the hair looking like right now. I think it's really cute, but I do need to go ahead and add the curly pieces. I told you I got lazy earlier and I was pressed for time, so I decided to just crochet the rest of those through. So whenever you separate out that curly hair, it gets really bushy, so you have to do some mousse to make sure the curls are more defined. But I just crocheted those curly pieces through, and I love the deep twist texture hair, especially if I'm doing twists, because it does have that twisted look. So everything just looks uniform. It's the same kind of curl pattern. So that's why I chose the deep twist hair. But the deep twist pattern hair is just my favorite hair to use when it comes down to this type of style. This is crochet hair, so it is going to get matted, but I would recommend, like, if you want to use this style for longevity, I would use human hair pieces, but I just don't have the patience or funds to do human hair, so that's why I do crochet hair. Okay. So I also didn't have like a certain pattern or way I was adding it. I just kind of looked like, oh, hair needs to go here, hair needs to go here. And I did make sure that I concentrated more on the front with the hair, just to give it a more full look. So as of right now, the ends are pretty straight. So I decided to go ahead and add perm rods to the ends. And the size of perm rods that I chose was the ones that kind of mimic the texture of the curly hair, just so everything looks uniform. So once I wrapped my hair around it, I'm just going to dip these ends in hot water, and then we're going to have some curly ends. So if you look closely, those ends kind of match the deep twist hair, so I was happy with that match. So this is how everything looks once all the perm rods are taken out, and this is how the ends look and the hair looks once everything has been set. And y'all, I'm really happy with it. I really do like it. One thing I would say is that I probably should have did the back a little tighter so my roots were just a little more clean. But, you know, like I said, I was pressed for time. But I do think the final look is super cute. So overall, you know, it took me about 4 hours to complete. I believe overall I ended up with about 18 twists. And I used about a half a pack of the deep twist hair and about 6 bundles of the braiding hair. Our products will be linked below in the description. If y'all feeling this look, let me know. I don't think it look half bad for me to rush it for about 4 hours. So what y'all think? Would y'all be trying to look like this? I think it's super cute.